In-expect ko din naman na matatalo ako.
Yeah.
Actually, pinahanap ko na nga siya ngayon kasi wala na siya. I was like clinging to that. I think I might win.
Going back kay Maxine, what's the deal? Saan siya galing? How do you reconcile the fact na Kevin, your boyfriend, is there? Going back dun sa kiss. Honest to goodness, kung sa akin ginawa yun, that's not okay. Nagselos ka nga, Kevin.
Love is always a choice.
Oh!
Ano-ano ko siyang pipiliin talaga, since where?
Hi everyone! Welcome to Evangelism, the podcast. You know, I started evangelism nung panahon pa ng pandemic. I started it on Spotify. And then, RuPaul called us up for an audition for Drag Race Philippines. Dati pa TikTok na lang yung evangelism ko. But now, we're actually doing it full-time and I'm very, very happy. My very first ever guest here at the Evangelism podcast, mga gays! She is Kiana with a K, ladies and gentlemen!
Hello, everyone! I know. I know you're so happy to see me. Me too. Anyway, hi Ma. How are you?
I'm good.
Masaya dito.
Di ba ang ganda?
Ewan ko sa'yo, di mo ako kinakamusta.
Talaga ba? Ang busy mo eh. Di ka nga nagre-reply agad eh.
Na-back to you ako agad. Anyway, I'm so happy na may studio ka na and of course, gagawa ka ng podcast.
Right.
Saya.
At ikaw ang buena mano ko.
Oh my God, like, who else? Diba? We need drama, mama. And I'm the first ever Rue Badger of Drag Race Philippines Season 3. So
Ay, true.
it suits me.
Tama.
First
Ano?
out.
Sa anek.
Ay!
Wala. Honestly, I'm just really excited to get to know you and for our audiences to get to know you and to ask you the questions, the burning questions.
Nagitigaw din nalamig ako.
Tayo lang to. Isipin natin walang camera.
Yeah,
Parang gano'n
okay.
naman yung ano nito eh. Kamusta ka ngayon? What's your headspace today? Nung pumasok ka, like, kamusta?
Today, I felt very generous na pagiging GV. So actually, I don't know what to feel or ano na-feel ko. Kasi syempre, work, tapos bahay, travel.
Wow.
So, I don't know.
Pero, speaking of work, like, how's your work now after Drag Race?
You know what? I'm so thankful na talagang ang Drag Race talaga nabigay sa akin ng gantong work na hindi ko na-expect na, ayoko na palang mag-work.
Yung sobrang daming blessings. Ikaw na yung aayaw.
Natutulungan ko na yung family ko sa work ko. And medyo mahirap siya kasi syempre may mga problems pa rin naman ako personally.
Yes.
Kaya ang hirap. Alam mo yung artista, di ba?
Yes.
Yung peg naman talaga natin, di ba? Parang artista na tayo. So, parang pinapakita natin sa mga tao na parang okay tayo. Pero may mga pinagdadaanan naman talaga tayo in real life.
Exactly.
Kaya minsan, pag may nakikita, ang saya mo naman, parang hindi ka naman pala na-apektuhan sa mga nangyayari sa family mo. Sabi ko, bakla, huwag mo ako kausapin ngayon muna. Alam mo yung ganun? Kasi syempre, as a performer, as a public figure.
Public figure, yes.
Yeah. You need to be like someone na wala masyadong inaano sa own life mo, kumbaga. Parang pinapakita mo sa mga tao, puro positivity, puro like, this is how we do it. But, girl, we've been feeling type of shit lately. Pati to.
No.
Kasama din to. Akala nyo ako lang. Bakala. Oh, cheers.
Yung problema mo kasi, hindi mo pwedeng ipasa sa tao eh. Kumbaga, hindi pwedeng, dapat hindi alam ng fans yan. Hindi nila kailangan malaman. Ang gusto mo, you want to give back to your fans by making sure na, of course, nakikita ka nila on your best version.
Exactly.
Laging masaya, laging power yung performance. So, kamusta yung work? Kamusta yung dami ng gigs mo?
Masaya ako kasi hindi ko siya inakala na may invite ako sa Cebu, Sinulog, or may invite ako sa Davao.
Right.
Makakapunta ako ng Iloilo. Dati kasi sa CDO lang ako.
Correct.
Tapos ngayon, di ba? Ayun, I get to meet new peoples and, you know, try to be the best version of me every time I step on that stage.
Sabog.
And, yun, masaya ang work. Pero minsan
Masaya
talaga.
din ba yung bank account mo ngayon?
Huwag nang pag-usapan yun. Medyo wala na kasi.
Ang bilis naman.
Oo.
Sige, okay. Pero relatively, from what we make, nung nagdadarag tayo, kasi dati, before Drag Race, kahit anong split, kahit anong ray-ray mo, ito lang talaga yung TF mo.
Gets.
So, significantly, yung cash flow mo din eventually, talagang aangat ka sa laylayan.
Totoo.
Diba?
Tsaka dapat marunong ka din talaga mag-budget eh. Buti lang talaga, andyan ang boyfriend ko. Kasi kung
Tama.
ako lang, dahil talagang feeling ko, baka kung saan ako na winaldas yung pera. Yun naman yun.
I gets.
That's why I'm so thankful. Then, of course, my partner has always been there for me. Si Kevin.
Yes.
Actually, ang saya ko kasi as a drag queen na, parang nakikilala na ako sa public. For example, nung pumunta ako ng PVL, Philippine Volleyball
Yes!
League. And they've noticed me, not knowing na parang, manonood lang ako doon. Di na ako pumunta doon para like, ay ako to. Like, talagang fan kasi kami ni Kevin na volleyball. Tapos, nagulat ako, kilala ko ng mga tao. So parang grabe pala talaga yung work, no? Pero hindi siya natatapos sa pagiging drag. Parang naging, gaya na sabi ko kanina, artista na talaga, dahil. Thankful talaga ako sa work ko ngayon. Kaya,
Paano mo na-navigate yan? Kasi tayo, hindi naman kasi tayo katulad nila. Halimbawa nila Ann Curtis na bata pa lang, di ba? Nag-artista na sila. Kumbaga, naka-ingrain na sa personality at being nila na pag nasa public space sila is like, hi, hello, ganyan. Tayo kasi, feeling ko similar to my experience. Simula na nag-air yung Drag Race, in a span of like ilang weeks yun? 8 weeks? 9 weeks? 10 weeks? Bigla kang, biglang people know you.
So dapat, gets ko yan. So dapat talaga meron kang specific like na response to them. Syempre tayo, mga baklang laylayan nga, di ba? Sagot namin, parang walang filter. Ngayon, kailangan na ng filter. Kailangan pag-isipan mo lagi yung mga pinagsasabi mo.
Correct. Tsaka parang parang people recognize you na and then yung shift sa kanya biglaan. Hindi siya parang biglang.
Actually, nakaka-overwhelm talaga. Malala.
So nakukuyog ka ng mga
Oh my God, excite din ako. Tingnan mo, na-excite ako.
di ba?
Nakaka-excite siya. Like, parang, oh my God, kilala niyo ako. Thank you po. Parang nakaka-overwhelm talaga siya.
Kasi ako naman personally, may mga days na parang hindi ako ready for this. Sometimes you're just too tired or parang wala ka sa mood humarap. Na-experience mo na yun?
Hindi ko alam kasi siguro may time na napapagod ako pero pag may mga tao kasing nandyan sa paligid ko, I'm a people pleaser. So, and like, gusto ko na masaya sila lagi pagkasama ako. Is it bad though?
Yeah, no, not
to
at
be
all.
like a people pleaser because I always been that girl kasi growing up, not really much people liked me. So parang dun siya nagagaling siguro kaya.
Bakit?
So pero feeling ko
Malikot siguro kamay mo.
Hindi naman.
Daot ka? Bakit?
Kasi sobrang kulit ko talaga. Like, malalang makulit.
Sa bagay nung first episode ng Drag Race, di ba? Yun nga yung chika sa'yo. Papansin
Like,
ka.
parang yun na ako eh. Yun na ako. So, pag may mga tao ko nakakasama, ayoko na nababoard sila. Ayoko na lang na-feel left out sila. So, kahit fans or people that I just meet, I always like, be generous sa pagbabanter sa kanila. Pero pag napapagod naman ako, shut up lang naman. Yun lang naman talaga. Learn to say nothing at all if, di ba? If wala kang maganda sasabihin.
Oo nga naman.
Ano pinagsasabi ko?
Did it root from anything? Like, mula pagkabata ka na people pleaser ka and
I don't know.
Alam mo, parang magandang term yun eh. Parang syempre, papansin squad. Papansin squad ka. But in other terms, generous ka sa attention or generous ka sa energy.
That part. Kasi parang, if kaya kong ibigay sa'yo yung fun ngayon, if why not, ayaw natin ibigay, di ba?
Sabi mo naman, when you get tired, then you just...
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's like, like I can be a 0 to 100 real quick or like I can be 100 or 0. Pero babalik ako. Babalikan kita. Pahinga lang ako dito. Kasi maya, mag-uusap na naman tayo.
So would you say na parang in general, you love your life now?
Yes, of course. I love my life now. Kaysa sa before. Pero, when there's money, there's a lot of problem pala. Gets niyo ba yun? Like, dati kasi, di ba, nung wala tayong masyadong pera, like, hindi na masyadong malalaki yung binabayaran natin sa bahay. Kasi pag lumalaki din yung pera natin, I mean, lumalaki din yung mga kinakailangan natin. Right? Like, for example, like, pagiging here sa Manila. So, kailangan na malaking pera doon para magstay dito sa Manila.
Yes.
Like, rentals,
correct.
tubig, kuryente, ang pang-araw-araw. Girl, hindi madali hindi madali dito tumira. Kaya
Oo naman.
if you're planning to go here to Manila, you should. I mean, that package should be fat, girl. Yun din talaga. So, pag marami kang pera, dumadami rin yung problems mo pala. I mean,
Malaki ding
gets.
problema yung wala.
Gets. Pero like, gets ba? Like,
Yes.
I mean, lumalaki siya.
Correct. Pero at the end of the day, parang I think what we gusto mo lang naman makita is kung may patutunguhan ba. Kasi pareho,
Gets.
kung meron o wala ka mang pera, problema ka pa rin eh.
Actually, no.
So, you have to find the problem that's worth it. Do you find the
True.
problem na parang,
Oh my
gusto ko
God.
tong problema na to. This
Thank
is
you.
my problem.
Actually, kaya siguro nahihirapan ako kasi lahat problema ko. That's actually a good, tip.
Yeah. Lahat problema. You just need to choose anong problema yung for you. This is my problem that I'm willing to put up with.
All this time, pwede pala yun.
Hindi, pero totoo naman yan. Ang tingin ko na sa problema ay kaibigan. You have to befriend your problem. Upuan mo siya. Inupuan Inupuan mo yung problema.
Alam mo, wala akong kaibigan na inupuan na, guys. Let's just say
Inupuan
that.
mo yung problema. Hindi, pero parang you just pick your battles.
Yes.
And then may mga problems na eventually they'll turn out to be not as bad as it seems. May mga problems ako na pinagpasalamat ko, buti na lang. Buti na lang naulat sa Globe. Buti na lang na-elbow ako ng maaga sa Globe.
But you did great.
Yes, of course. I know.
Don't take that away from you, sister.
Right.
You did great. She did great, guys.
So speaking of Drag Race fame and all, can you take us back? Kasi of all the cast of season 3, ikaw yung medyo unheard of eh. 'Di ba? Kasi like sila Mix, sila mga kilala na yan dito sa Manila or nakikita na sila sa mga ibang drag shows. Ikaw parang wala pa talaga, like zero. And then catapulted you to like,
Actually.
mas marami ka pang followers sa akin. Like you are that
Thank
famous. You are that good. You are that excellent. So parang, did you feel any insecurity nung... Of course, I'm sure you did. But take us, what was on your mind when you first walked into that workroom?
Actually, it was like similar to like the first time I walked into Manila. It was the first feeling I felt. Kasi nung first time ko dito sa Manila, I was performing in Bikini Man with Hannah Beshi.
Yes.
And I was doing the most there. Talagang pinakita ko kung sino ako.
Correct.
That was the time where Hannah Beshi said na, "Uy girls, baka gusto niyo mag-perform dito sa Manila. Meron tayong 3 slot." Sabi, "Oh my God, I want to. So, sabi niya, pero the catch is, ikaw bahala sa plane ticket mo. Ikaw gagastos ng food mo dito.
Wow.
Ang sa akin lang, bibigyan ko kayo ng show." Sabi ni Hannah sa amin noon time.
Okay.
Then, may mga ibang nag-cancel kasi walang pera. So ako, I put every penny that I have just to be there.
Wow.
Sabi ko talaga, love, I want to perform. Iyak ako, sis. Kasi, like, performing is like, doon lang ako magaling.
Oo.
Ano ba yan? Lagi nila ako naiyak. Pero you know what? Sabi ko talaga, like, count me in. Kahit wala akong pera, nangutang ako para magkaroon ng plane ticket papunta tsaka pauwi. Just to show them na mayroong gantong talent sa Cagayan de Oro.
Yes.
And that was like what I felt the first day na parang, this is it. Bibigay ko lahat. Ay sabi ko talaga like, I'm not gonna go first.
Yes.
I will be there. May manifest ko na siya. I will be there sa top 2. Gagalingan ko. Ibibigay ko lahat. So like, that was the first feeling that I felt when I come here. And that was the first feeling then na na-feel ko nung pagpasok ko ng Drag Race. Kaya,
Grabe.
parang palaban talaga yung heart.
Yeah.
Actually, pinahanap ko na nga siya ngayon eh. Kasi wala na siya. Alam mo yun, napapagod kasi ako. Sometimes. Ngayon, hinahanap ko yung baklang nakilala ko doon ngayon na parang medyo nawawala na siya. May mga ganyan ako na-feel ngayon. Di ba? Ito yun.
And I thank you for being so vulnerable na. Pero, alam mo, sobrang ganda kasi nung kwento mo ng how you feel about yourself. It's not, pumasok ka doon, hindi dahil sa gusto mong maliitin yung mga taga Manila girls. It's just really a plain, innocent intent to showcase kasi alam mong magaling ka and you have something to give.
Yeah. Like, yun talaga, like, pumasok ako para like, ipakita na, ito ako, andito din ako. Like, ito yung gusto ko dati pa, na gustong-gusto ko talaga siya hanggang ngayon. You know, that was like the time. That was the feeling. Like, grabe talaga, no? Iba yung nabibigay ng excitement at kaba ng Drag Race sa'yo.
Correct. Like, especially starting from, like, virtually, dun ka sa starting line talaga ng Drag Race eh. But then, after the show, gets ko din yung sinasabi mo na parang, ang hirap kasi parang they expect something from you. And then, they want you to do this. Na parang ikaw din, napaka-unforgiving mo na sa sarili mo. Na parang, hala, hindi ko na pwedeng ulitin itong damit na to kasi nakita na to. Ito na naman yung pyesa ko, ganyan.
Yes. Pag mga ganyan mga tao, it's just buzz though, pero like, paulit-ulit mo kasi siya maririnig sa utak mo. Like, sinasabi mo, pinipilit mo sa sarili mo na, ay, wala yan, basher lang yan. Pero like, nakaka-insecure pa rin. Like, dahil may mga feelings din tayo.
Right.
And masakit talaga siya pag pinagsasabihin ka na you're not good enough of the things that you do. Parang sinasabi na nila na parang, ano ba ginagawa mo? Parang wala maarang kayanta yan.
It happens. I think yun kasi yung price na that we have to pay for the fame that we get. Na parang we talaga lay ourselves vulnerable to the opinions ng mga taong nakakakita sa atin. Una sa lahat, hindi naman nila hiningi sa atin na ilabas mo yung sarili mo sa TV eh. So people will always have opinions. Gets ko yung struggle niyan, especially me. After doing the gig twice, nakadalawang beses na ako sa racket na to.
But look at you now, girl!
Yeah, I think if there's any wisdom I could share after doing it, it's like, you will reach a point that just fuck it. I think the difference nung Kiana na pumasok sa competition sa Kiana after the competition is that, are you still doing your drag for yourself? Or are you doing it now for the fans? Or are you doing your drag now for the validation that you get? Not just from fans, from people. From bashers.
Actually, I am doing drag now kasi I still love drag though, but
yeah.
Pero parang ginagawa ko na lang siya ngayon kasi para to, support my family, to bring joy to everybody. At minsan, hindi naman talaga natin nakakalimutan din natin yung self natin through that journey. So ngayon, my life status ngayon na parang feeling ko I'm still, finding myself. Kung ano ba talaga yung... Di ba kasi ang hirap nun eh. Siyempre, middle age crisis. Hello, I'm 23. Turning 24. So that's why I think...
24.
Yeah, I'm turning 24. That's why I think my chromosomes... my hormones are like, boiling. And then I feel so much emotion right now. So parang feeling ko like, it's valid naman to like feel this way in this age, right?
And one thing I'll tell you hindi lahat ng 24 years old or 23 going to 24 reaches this amount of success in life. When I was 23, ano bang ginagawa ko? I was an OFW and I just drink my liver off every weekend. Parang walang direksyon ng buhay ko. And if you're saying na parang you're using drag to put food on the table, to support your family, I think it's a very awesome way to earn money. Because there are people who have put themselves into jobs that they don't want just to put food on the table.
Yes.
You do that, and it's something that you love. Hindi nga lahat, ganun eh. Common naman yan eh. I also had a lot of people go through crisis na parang feeling mo, you're not doing enough, you're not good enough. Na parang kahit anong bilis ng takbo mo, ang layo pa ng gusto mong marating.
Yes.
I'm telling you, Kiana, if you look over your shoulder, you have gone so far.
Thank you.
Kasi hindi mo siya, sometimes hindi siya simultaneous eh. Ang nakikita mo, you always see things from a place of lack na parang, kailangan marating ko to, kailangan makapaganto ko, dapat ganito na yung bank account ko. But if you look over your shoulder, kung ano yung bank account mo last year, sa bank account mo now, sa ano yung fulfillment mo sa sarili mo last year, sa fulfillment mo now, in a very short span of time, you have made so much than a lot of people your age. 24, grabe. 23, 24. Nagbabalbal lang ako. Anong ginagawa ko? Parang naghahabol lang ako ng mga taong hindi ako mahal. Parang, I would never imagine myself doing as much as you've already done. You are very accomplished for your age.
Thank you, ate.
Yeah, and I'm sure you will. Imagine, 24 pa lang. Ganyan na. Imagine what you will do. I'm 37. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Totoo ba?
Magmano ka sa akin?
37 ka na?
Yes, I'm 37.
Kala ko 25.
Salamat pala, Lift Aesthetic, for for taking care of my skin.
And me too. Thank you so much, Faces and Curve.
Tama. I didn't expect you to be this open, but I really appreciate it. Kasi a lot of, tulad nga na sabi mo kanina, di ba? Yung mga drag queens, like especially of someone of your caliber and magnitude, parang they just see the happy side, the pasabog na side, the performative side of drag. It's like, there's always a human behind the fantasy. Speaking of fantasy, Kiana, would you say na may mga pangarap ka before Drag Race na nagkatotoo ngayon because of Drag Race?
I don't know, kasi pangarap ko talaga dati, like, maging artista, like, lumabas sa TV,
yeah, okay.
mag-theater, like, sa, yung pinaperforma natin, yung sa music theater, ganun yung mga bet ko, gusto ko na mag-perform ng mga ganong stages.
Correct.
Though, ay, nagagawa ko na pala ngayon.
Oh.
Ano ba pang ginagawa ko? So, check na pala yun.
Oo, check na.
Alam ko na na-realize, oo nga, no.
Diba? There's so many good things that happen.
And then, ano pa ba? Oo, saya. Kasi dati, pinapanood ko lang yung Drag Race, diba? And ngayon, nandito na ako. Kasama ko si Iva na bakla.
Hindi ako bakla.
I mean,
soft lang ako pero.
I mean, like, diba? Like, dati pinapanood ko lang yung Drag Race. Nag-viewing party kami sa parang coffee shop before. Na nung season 1, nung finale.
Ah, talaga?
Oo, may mga coffee shop dati sa amin na kami yung sila Hannah Beshi, sila yung nag-organize.
Sa CDO, yeah.
Yeah, sa CDO. Merong mga times na nag-organize. Pinipilit namin yung mga sarili namin dun sa coffee shop na yun para gumawa ng eksena for drag.
Shit. Tapos ngayon, kayo na yung pinapanood.
Diba?
Sa like, na yun.
What the fuck? Ang saya guys. Like, ito talaga yung mga times na masasabi mo sa mga tao na nanonood ngayon na if you really have a dream,
yeah,
you have to like do it.
Tama.
Gawin mo. Huwag mo siyang hayaan na maging pangarap na lang.
Correct. Alam mo, sa pangarap, no, who would have thought na matitignan ko sa mata si RuPaul?
Kaya alam mo, gusto ko makita yun.
Alam mo yun, parang ngayon ko lang napatunayan na hindi mo pala pwedeng ilimit kung ano lang yung mga pwedeng magkatotoo sa buhay mo. You don't get to dream based on what's within your feeling mo, what's possible and what's in the vicinity na pwede lang mangyari sa'yo. Sky's the limit. Pwede ka pala talagang mangarap ng mga imposible, di ba?
Actually, masaya. Anong feeling na nakita si RuPaul?
Parang tanga.
Gago!
Siyempre, parang ala, mukha ba ito ng Diyos? Kalo, kasi bakla parang hindi gumagalaw. Para siyang may Paris filter sa totoong buhay.
Totoo, oh my
parang,
God.
Iba lang queen.
Alam mo. Oh my God.
Anyway, this is about you, okay? So, balik tayo dun sa...
Nakakatawa, yun yung last one na remember sa kanya.
Yun yung huling conversation namin eh.
Oh no.
Take us back to your CDO sisters.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Kamusta yung how did you start being friends with your CDO sisters? Paano nyo binild yung package ni Kiana to Drag Race Philippines?
Okay. Na-meet ko lang to mga sisters ko na to dahil sa isang event which was called G-Spot Superstar na ginawa nila Hannah Beshi and his boyfriend dati. So kasi sila dati dalawa, nag-aano sila ng mga shows for drag queens.
Wow!
Oo, ganun sila. Nagpa-contest sila.
Okay.
Ako yung nanalo doon sa contest na yun. So,
Work.
after that, mabilis na lang lahat na nangyari. Like, parang may shows na, na may tumanggap na sa amin na bars, which is si Rox, Miss Rox. If you're watching, hi Miss Rox, we miss you. Mula ko di apohon. Ayun, so tuloy-tuloy na siya. Tapos, una, 3 house lang sa Cagayan de Oro, which is The Supreme,
Okay.
The House of Drag Lords, which I
Yes.
came from, and then The House of La Fea, kung saan si Hannah Beshi.
Okay.
So, magkahiwalay kami ni Hannah Beshi ng house.
Hindi kayo akala ko magka-drag house kayo.
Hindi, nag-aaway pa nga minsan. Tayo-tayo na nga lang, mga bakla. Nagkakaisa kami lahat.
Yes. Okay.
Even though may mga differences, may mga opinions, may
Right.
mga strong characters, eventually, okay pa rin, pakikisama namin lahat. Mas naging matatag yung bond namin nung sumali na ako ng Drag Race. After umalis doon, hindi na like, yung mismong house ko lang yung nagsasama, yung iba nagsasama na din, may kanya-kanya na sila lakad. Alam mo yun, like, Drag Race was not just for me, it was for everyone back home kasi syempre,
Yeah.
parang mas nakilala nila yung isa't isa kasi nasa bahay
Correct.
sila. 2 weeks. Doon natutulog, doon kumakain.
Para buuin yung mga...
Para buuin yung mga looks. And then there was a strong bond there that I said na, in fairness, dahil sa akin to.
Tama.
Di ba? Alam mo yun, yung parang nagkakaband-band lahat ng mga different houses. Di ba? Hindi
Right.
naman like,
Correct.
hindi naman palagi yung nangyayari. Especially doon sa Manila. No shade. Di ba? Hindi naman kayo nagsasama-sama lagi. Pero like, gets? Like, parang nagkaroon ng strong bond. at some point, may mga duo-duo na sila, na mga performances.
Correct.
So, maganda talaga siya.
Pero would you say na yung drag mo that brought them together, baka, did you feel na amongst your sisters, you really have something to prove?
Actually,
Yun yung, yun yung common denominator nyo, what equalized and parang what brought you all together was that intent na parang, we are CDO
Yes.
queens.
Actually, hindi lang naman sa CDO, pero marami talagang mga talented queens that we just
Right.
need to like look for. Kasi everyone is their queen of their own. I mean, wala nga lang kaming masyadong mga materials and resources, though we find ways. Like BDO.
BDO, meron na sila bagong TikTok channel. Follow them at BDO Unibank. Oh my
Sa
God.
kanya? Ano na ako? BDO! Anyway, di ba? Like, we always find ways to like elevate. And syempre, alam mo ito si Hana Beshi, sila Miswa.
Yeah.
Ito mga queens na to, sobrang malalait. Mapanglait talaga malala. That's why siguro nag-level up din yung drag ko. Kasi makala, they be talking shit about me like, you look like you're a hooker, pero like, you know, medyo, alam mo yung gano'n, yung
correct.
mga shade na mga bakla, na, pero di mo alam na yun na pala yung mag-uplift sa'yo.
Tama.
Mas magiging maganda ka tignan when they see you. Gets ba? Like,
Totoo.
they're throwing shade, but at the same time, they want you to be the best version of you when you go out on that stage.
Correct.
And that's, like, magandang factor din naman siya.
Totoo. Alam mo, importante yung meron kang standard when it's, I think that's what separates amateurs from successful people is that line called standards. Ang nagturo sa akin ng standard talaga si Marina eh.
Mahal na mahal ko din siya eh. Iba yung work ethics niya, no?
Sobra. As in, magagalit niya na, Eva, subukan mong lumabas ng walang kuko. Subukan mong hindi mag-contact lens. Te, sinasabi ko sa'yo, te. Gaganyan yun, te. Hindi ka niya palalabasin. So, you need sisters like that. You need talagang sisters that will tell you na parang,
Yes.
all shade. Pero sa tingin mo, as a regional queen, what could be different in the regional scene and drag scene that could probably bring out more queens that are talagang drag race worthy?
Yung passion na parang may gusto kang patunayan. That's really it eh. Because we are not in like the center of like drag. You know, like, di ba sa Manila dito, like, bakla, malala ang bardagulan. And then, para talaga siyang story. Na mga probinsyana na gustong ako sino nga yun?
Alpha ba?
Hindi. Christina Aguilera.
Burlesque.
That is the type of vibe na ang
Actually,
nag-feel
no.
namin. So, parang it's always like...
Ako yung share. Yung ma-orders.
So, sige, let's just say that I'm Christina and you're Sher.
Ay, tama.
Sher Williams. Charot lang. Cut nyo yun. Kunyari lang, di ba? Di ba? So, parang ganun siya. Parang times 2 yung kapatunayan.
Are there things na you wish were different back at home? Na parang do you wish there were like more drag fans, more bars, more places?
Actually, iisa lang yung bar namin sa Cagayan de Oro. And then we have like 30 drag queens or more than.
Isa lang?
Oo, isa lang siya. So, my message to the people around here is like, book these divas, okay? Huwag lang tayo mag-settle ng isang bar. Like, life is lifing. Kailangan mo ng, if you know what I'm saying, kailangan mo ng extra money. So, book ka lang ng book. And then, kailangan pa natin ng more bars na mas mag-cater sila sa mga drag queens natin.
Baka depende rin kasi sa market. Would you say na CDO is a conservative place? Like, baka, medyo takot sila sa Becky.
Hindi naman. Though pag sinabi kasing drag, nagtatakbuhan sila.
Kasi, iba yung...
Baka. Pero I can say na wala like sakto lang. Sakto lang yung mga, not like before nung bago pa lang kami nag-start sa Cagayan de Oro, like they were so confused na yung mga iba. And then ngayon, mas dumadami na ng padami. So I hope na mas madami pa magiging fans ang drag doon sa CDO.
Then maybe I think it's you and Hana Beshi that really
Actually,
lighted it.
like,
Parang,
pati sa Davao ang dami ng drag fans.
diba?
And saan pa ba? Sa Iloilo.
Ang ganda na you were a force for good. You were a good representation talaga of what can be done from that side of the world. Akala nila na, we would say na talagang may malaking saturation ng magagaling na queens sa Manila simply because mas maraming bars dito, mas maraming places to practice and rehearse and, do drag. Ever so often, may mga katulad mo, katulad ni Hannah na talagang diamond in the rough. All they really needed was just like a chance to show themselves to the world, and talaga namang you were a jewel. Parang you were a national treasure ka ng CDO.
Oh, thank you.
Right. Now, let's go back to Drag Race.
Okay.
Okay, so syempre, andyan na tayo, nag-drag race ka na, ganyan. And then, you made it all the way to the end.
But lost.
Actually, I want to ask about it Kasi to our fans, hindi kasi nalalaman kung sinong mananalo dun sa top 2.
Yes.
You only found out about the results of the final lip sync on the same day na nalaman naming lahat, di ba?
Yes.
Mula kay Angel pababa, all the girls kasi have already, at the time they were filming, probably a year over, alam na nila Alam nyo na, nung natapos na kayo mag-filming, alam nyo na. Ikaw, mula nung natapos yung filming, until the day na pinalabas yung last episode, you were probably still clinging onto that hope na.
Actually. I was like talking to you, di ba, before, na parang, oh my God, what if I win?
Pero syempre parang...
Pero minimanifest ko kasi.
Oo.
Sabihan kita, what if I win?
What if I win? Pero also there's parang, actually, ang sagot mo sa akin yun, parang, actually, ayoko nga manalo kasi gusto ko mag-all-stars Gusto ko mag-international all-star. Parang, pero honestly, like,
oh
honestly
my God! Oh my God!
Pag sinasabi mo siya sa akin sa loob ko, nagsasour graping lang tong batang to. Maybe that's her way of,
Actually,
dealing with the anxiety na parang, kasi nga, di mo alam pero parang, you're preparing your mindset na for what could be the worst case scenario. Okay lang yan. Gusto ko mag-international, ganyan.
Yes.
Pero, take us back. Like, how did you grieve that defeat from Maxi? Kasi nakakaloka nun. After nun, finale na yun. May show kami the next day.
Oo, nakakaloka.
Tapos,
with plastic.
with
right?
plastic?
Yeah.
Yes! Oh my God, with plastic. Tapos ganyan. Tapos nandun tayo sa backstage. Ganyan. Tapos I was telling you something. And then, alam mo, sabi mo sa akin, just shut up. You were so in your feelings na parang, ay, oo nga naman kasi. Na parang, yeah, let the kid grieve.
Oh my God, nakakahiya.
And then, I know you were like encountering some issues nung rehearsals. And I was like, oh my God. I was telling the prod, let her be in her feelings. She just lost a life dream last night. And yet, she's here. Kung gustong magbunot ng bulbul ni Kiana ngayon sa harap nating lahat, hayaan nyo siya. Let her deal with her feelings right now.
Oh, no.
Pero take us back. How did you, Because I know it's probably very difficult.
I was like in the middle. Na parang deserve di Maxi manalo.
Yes.
At the same time, din na parang, what the fuck? Diba? Gets ba? Like, I don't really know what to feel that day. Tapos pag nung kinabukasan, hindi ko din alam kung ano feel ko. Parang, I don't know, it was like, so, I was so shocked. I know I've been preparing myself.
Yeah.
Sinasabi ko sa sarili ko na,
Correct.
I probably can't win and, because Maxi kalaban ko, hello, has been in this industry like for like, anong edad niya yun? Sobrang bata niya pa. Tapos si Maxi Andreson na siya. Diba? Tapos
Exactly.
in-expect ko din naman na matatalo ako. Pero like, I was like clinging to that. Kaya nasabi mo na, I think I'm gonna win. Like, I think I might win. Or maybe I will. Or like, parang inulit-ulit ko na siya sa mind ko. Pero, hindi pala. Parang, siguro hindi ko pa time.
Yeah.
And I think, mas marami pa siguro kung dapat matutunan. Dahil, knowing Maxi is so good.
Totoo.
I see a good person and a good performer in her. And as a good kuya din talaga siya. And then, alam mo yung feeling na pag-work, talagang work. Bakla, work. Though nalilate lang minsan, pero like, pag sinabing work talaga si Bakla. Talagang sayaw.
Kahit pagod. Alam mo, I would say talaga Maxi holds the crown very well.
Amen. And then,
Parang,
like, hindi to nasali sa, I don't know if we can say this, hindi siya nasali sa edit ng finale, but I told her na I think you deserve this crown. And crown na lang ang kulang sa'yo. Sinabi ko sa kanya ito. I told her that you don't have to worry.
Maxi has been through a really tough time after Queens of the Universe. Imagine kung sakaling natalo siya, having to go through that a second time around. That's
So hard. I mean, it was hard for me, but if it happened to her, it's much harder.
Parang she had more to lose, no? Parang
I know, like, that. Exactly that.
mas mabigat yung...
Ako kasi, like, di ba? New kid, like, kakaano lang. Though, I'm not pressuring myself to win anything yet. Alam mo yun, parang nag-gets ko na parang deserve talaga ni Maxi to.
Right.
Like, sobra. Pangarap niyo to dati pa kumakontest siya. Pero, let's face it, never pa siya nagka-corona. Meron siya mga first runner-ups. May mga times na nananalo siya.
Right.
Pero lang ito, like, ito yung pinaka bagay sa kanya na corona. I say, deserve ni Maxi talaga. And yung grief ko, like, saglit lang naman siya. Mahirap siyang tanggapin sa una, pero like, makikita mo na, you don't need a crown. Like, with a K, you don't need that.
Crown with a K.
With a K, you don't need that as long as, you know, you believe in yourself that you can do things. You're a queen of your own.
Right. Totoo.
And, nilulukap ko talaga si Marina. So, kung wala pa siyang crown, okay lang ako naman ng crown.
Totoo naman. So, from that point to today that you're here, can you say na you've already reconciled na with the fact that you lost
Of course.
the crown? Okay ka na talaga.
Actually, nagjo-joke time nga kami ni Maxi.
Na?
About sa crown, corona. Alam mo yung beer na corona, not sponsored. Beer.
Yeah.
May corona na name. Tapos ginagano niya sa akin sa Cebu. Tapos ginagano niya ako. Gumagano din ako sa kanya. Gumagano-ganon lang kami. Parang biruan na lang siya ngayon na natalo ako. Sad. Pero like, I have my boyfriend.
Yep.
I have, naging friends ko talaga simula nung nag-drag race.
Right.
So I think it's a win-win situation.
Correct.
Though may mga problems, pero di ba? At least you get through it.
Tama. But looking back sa run mo, would you say that you had any regrets or anything that you wish you had done differently?
I don't know. I think in my first ever like challenge, that was cringe at Ace.
Nanalo ka nun na.
I don't know how I win.
Eh di kung pinalitan mo yun, eh di wala kang rubage.
I don't know, like, kulang siguro siya ng like, yung song, hindi ko carry, pero yung performance ko carry. Gets ba?
Get it. I guess.
So yung song lang siguro. And then, ano pa ba? Siguro yung ball gown ko, mas naging malaki siya. Rubad siya na ako.
Sa bagay. Going back sa Maxi, kay Maxi, no? Of course. Ito na. Everyone asks, yung Maxiana, what's the deal? Saan siya galing? Like, how did it...
Nakatayo, what's the deal?
Like, what's the tea? It's like, paano siya nagsimula?
Actually, like, first episode ba lang talaga? Di ba sabi ko sa kanya, idol kita.
Okay.
Pero totoo yun.
Iba yung idol sa nalibugan naman kasi.
Pero sa totoong buhay talaga, like, kilala ko na siya dati. Pinapanood ko na siya sa TikTok. Pumunta ako ng O-Bar. Tapos nakipag-picture ako sa kanya.
Okay.
Na-starstruck ako sa kanya. Sobrang galing niya, ate. Like, malalang galing. Nakaka-inspire siya.
Correct.
In a way. So, parang, yung nakita ko sa competition, sabi ko talaga, ito yung competition ko. Sabi ko, like, kasi may mga kulitan din kami talaga.
Right.
Sa loob.
Okay.
Sa tent. Pag nag-aantay kami.
Yes, sa mess
Sobrang
hall.
sweet talaga kasi ni Maxi.
Talaga? Sa bagay. Parang ano ka? Sa bagay.
Parang nadidiri ka naman. Ako kinikilig. Ikaw nadidiri ka.
Hindi, alam mo, dati bet ko din si Maxi, ha?
Ay, okay. O nga pala.
There was a time din talaga na yun nga, yung pagkagusto ko lang sa kanya medyo pang R18 kasi. Pang Eva Max. Yung kung magkakaroon kami
Yes,
ng
yes.
pang Viva Max talaga yung namin. But I think, what the burning question for me kasi syempre when we do shows, iba lagi may Maxiana, ganyan. And feel free if you want to answer this or you don't want to answer this. It's like, how do you reconcile that and the fact na Kevin, your boyfriend, is there? It's like parang, for me, it's parang, talaga? Parang, I mean, we know that it's also probably part of fan service and
Okay,
whatnot.
yes.
How do you, and because everybody knows you have a partner, everybody knows him, and everybody knows that he's part of the picture. How do you, as a couple, navigate that?
It's like normal for us. Kumbaga parang naglalaro-laruan lang kami. Kasi, alam mo, si Maxi, sweet din kasi kay Kevin.
It's a tie.
It's a tie. So, I think, wala tayong winner tonight. So, it's a tie. Kasi si Maxi talaga is very kuya. Gets ba? Like, kuya siya. So, parang maalaga siya, clingy. And then, yung pagsasalita niya talaga na parang pinapagalitan ka niya. Ganun siya eh. So, parang, kasi it's like, it's more than like, the cameras. Pero sa behind the cameras, parang, it's just a strong friendship. For me, for him.
Okay.
Friendship talaga, like, closeness.
So, hindi siya napagselosan?
Hindi, never.
Promise, Kevin?
Hindi nagsiselos siya.
Hindi ka nagselos kay Maxi? Konti!
Makalati!
Konti. So, going back dun sa kiss. Kasi for me talaga parang, ano yun? So, parang okay lang siya sa'yo, yung kiss nyo ni Maxi. Yung naglaplapan kayo.
Oo. Long-awaited din kasi talaga. Tsaka nagpaalam naman kayo kay Kevin.
Okay.
Pero yung paalam kay Kevin, smack lang. Bakla naglaplapan kami doon. Kaya feeling ko talaga nagselos si Kevin na malala doon. Na part. Doon lang na part.
Nagselos ka nga, Kevin. Okay. So, sa mga hindi pa siya nakikita, gumanon si Kevin.
Ganon siya.
Paano niyo siya, napag-usapan niyo siya after?
Napag-usapan namin. Pero kasi nagpaalam, di ba? Magkikiss kami, gano'n. So, okay siya, okay. Pero hindi in-expect nila plapan pala.
Oo, gago. Gago ka ba? O tapos?
So, ayan, pag uwi namin sa bahay, sabi niya, okay ka lang ba? Kasi yung mga friends ko, ginagatungan siya. Yung mga, si Bella, may assistant. And then, may isa pa si friend niya na Tagalay. Ginagatungan siya na, galit si Shay. Pero sinasabi niya, hindi ako galit. Okay lang sa akin, baliw. Tapos paulit-ulit na, kung si Shay, kung si Kevin na, parang, gumagano na siya. Kasi ginagatungan siya. Pero,
kasi nga, sabi smack lang, parang binigyan ka ng kamay, nilaplap mo kinain mo yung buong braso. Parang, iba kasi yung laplap, may dila pa.
Okay lang, pa-artista lang.
Ay ka doon, Kevin.
Okay siya. Ito, inaano mo din, May.
Hindi, alam mo, honest to goodness, kung sa akin ginawa yun, that's not okay.
Okay.
Pero that's me, of course. Like, parang matanda na ako. I'm an old soul. I'm a hopeless romantic like that.
Pero ako naman, kamusta naman kayo ni Precious? Doon ka. Ako dito ka.
Hindi pa ako tapos. Show ko to.
Show
ko to. Ganyan.
Okay.
Right. So, okay naman pala sa akin. Pero ito, paano kayo nagkakilala ni Kevin?
Oh my God! Ito talaga yung story of my life.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't go to Cagayan de Oro to study. Pinapunta ako doon sa Cagayan de Oro to heal. Kasi yun yung time na mahirap sa akin. Parang paghiwalay na mama at papa ko. Parang depression. Malala.
Okay.
Malalang depression talaga siya. So, pinauwi ako sa Cagayan de Oro because I was getting worse doon sa Cavite where I was living. Nung pagpunta ko ng CDO, actually, papagamot dapat ako. It was like more of a rehab. Pero sabi ko, ayoko. Hindi naman ako baliw. Though, after ko pumunta ng Cagayan de Oro, grabe. Walwal talaga na malala. Inom dito, inom dyan. Maumagahan dito. And then, I met Kevin. And everything was bright. Parang lumiwanag yung life ko. Actually, first kami nag-meet sa Messenger.
Okay.
Messenger lang kami, like chat-chat lang. Kasi sabi ng pinsan...
So, nakita ka lang niya sa Facebook?
Yes. Pero sabi ng pinsan ko sa kanya, huy, bet ka ng pinsan ko, which was ako. Pero hindi ko talaga siya bet. Parang pinag-aano lang kami baga. Parang minamatch lang kami. Oo, mag-meet kayo kasi bet na bet ka niya. Sabi ko, nung pagkita namin yun, hindi kita bet. Hindi kita bet eh. Pero, nung after that, nung pag-first meet namin,
okay. Tama naman.
Tapos yun na yun.
Okay.
And the rest was history. Meron nga akong theme song sa kanya eh. Daloy by Sod.
Okay.
Kasi sa wakas, nakita ka na. Mundo kong malabo, kinulayan mo. Parang ganun. Ganun yung type of music. Yun yung parang nafe-feel ko sa kanya when I see him.
Daloy. Pakinggan nga natin yan.
Sa wakas, andito ka na. natakot pa ako nung simula. Mundo kong malabo, kinulayan mo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kasi
Kasi,
parang-
oo, yun talaga. As in, super in love ako kay Kevin. Hindi ko alam kung if mawawala siya sa buhay ko. Hindi ko siguro kakayanin. Kasi every time na magkalayo kami, lagi ko siyang hinahanap. Yung one day nga lang, feeling ko 1 week eh. Kaya after that, nung hindi na kami nag-separate ways, lagi na kami magkasama. Tapos ngayon, nandito na kami. Ang nakakaiyak pa nun, parehas kasi kaming walang-wala nung time na yun. So, wala talaga sin walang pera, walang trabaho, broke. And then siya, parang namatayin din siya ng mama at papa. Tapos, she's living with her ate na medyo hard sa kanya. Eh, syempre siya yung bunso. So, parang, ayun. So, walang-wala talaga kami dati. Tapos, all we had was each other. So, parang ngayon, pag iniisip ko siya na sobrang ano pala talaga. Love is not always a feeling. Kasi yung feelings, eventually, mawawala yan.
Totoo yan.
So, love is always a choice. At pipiliin kita araw-araw, Kevin.
Oh my God.
Araw-araw ko siyang pipiliin talaga, as in swear. Wala akong ibang taong siguro sa life ko na ito siya, ito talaga siya.
Grabe.
Yes,
Ganda.
nakakaiyak. Talagang malala. Kasi isipin mo, we were nothing before. Tapos, kasi siya, nag-makeup siya, then magaling siya sa photography and styling. Ako naman, mas maano ako sa makeup. So, naging work namin yon.
You're right.
Meron kami mga debut. Ako
Correct.
mag-makeup, siya mag-photoshoot. So, package na siya.
Wow.
Tapos, sa on the day din, siya yung mag-picture, ako din yung mag-makeup. So, ganun yung yin-yang energy namin dalawa. So, parang hindi namin kaya na siya lang, hindi ko din kaya na wala siya. So,
Wow. Gaano katagal na kayo ni Kevin?
I don't know, like 6 years, love?
6
Yeah, 6
years. Wow. 6 years.
Naging kami nung 18 na ako.
Parang ang ganda nun, ano, yung parang nung wala kayo, you only look at each other.
Yeah.
At kahit ngayon, I could only imagine na pag nagpa-perform ka, maraming tao, pero meron kang isang taong laging hahanapin, that face in the crowd, and yun yung mukha ni Kevin. Looking back at you, it's like, wow.
Lagi namin pinag-usapan to na parang, layo na narating natin ha. Malayo na, pero malayo
Malayo
pa.
pa, yes.
Sabi ko, dati, ito lang tayo. Tapos ngayon, di ba? Kasi sobrang proud din ako sa kanya.
Wow. Napag-usapan nyo, like nasabi sa'yo ni Kevin, like, how proud he is nung sa drag race journey mo and where you are right now.
Pag-uusapan namin lagi. Sobrang proud niya sa akin. Kaya minsan, pag nahihirapan ako, nagtitiwala lang ako sa kanya na, kaya mo yan. Kasi minsan very doubtful ako.
Oo. Actually, i-notice nga. lagi kang may self-doubts and I think you really need someone like Kevin to
Yeah.
always remind you.
He always reminds me of the best that I was.
I think the best version of you is the version with him.
Oh, actually.
Diba?
The best version of me is with him.
Right. And I think it goes, graduate na kasi tayo sa mga, alam mo, yung mga relasyong bakla kasi, normally parang sila talagang shag and go. For me, ito yung relationship that I would want for myself. Na parang, yung highs and lows, yung hindi lang dahil monthsary, hindi lang yung kilig factor, hindi lang yung roses, hindi lang yung Instagram, yung monthsary, yung mga dates, Instagrammable shit. Because real relationship, real love is measured and talaga makikita mo yung tibay
Totoo.
niya sa mga times na walang-wala ka.
Totoo.
And also at the times sa pag meron na. Like, how are you with each other? Ang ganda. Ang ganda na makita mo yan.
Actually, kaya nga sinasabi ko, love is always a choice talaga.
Love is a choice. So you chose Kevin.
Yeah. I will always choose him.
Always choose him.
Yes.
The power of the choice is like, parang good or bad. Parang you will consciously and always
Actually,
choose him.
choosing is like a power din talaga.
True.
Gaya na sabi mo kanina, choose your battle.
Tama. And you always, yun na yung battle. Maxiana Lubog.
Oh my God!
Doon pala winrame eh. Evacious pa rin, mga ulul. That's a very beautiful thing. Like, a lot of the gays might feel alienated or parang maraming single or sometimes they feel, parang pag bakla, ako, parang hirap maniwala sa true love.
Huwag maniwala ka.
Darating kaya yun sa akin na?
Of course. Kaya mo yan. Ilang taon ka na? Medyo na. Kailangan mo na agad-agad yun.
Ang menopause na ako. Parang baka hindi na ako tatayuan. Do you have any message for Kevin?
My message to Kevin is, bear with me. And please stay by my side always. Tsaka huwag ka na masyadong magalit. Kasi lagi siyang galit eh.
Oo nga, alam mo sa mga live, parang lagi
siyang galit,
lagi
guys.
kanya.
Normal lang naman sa kanya yun, pero huwag ka na masyadong magalit.
Parang kailangan mo ng ganong energy yung dinidisiplina ka kasi nga minsan ka talaga.
Baby talaga.
I love that. Nakakatuwa makarinig ng love story ng iba. And it gives you hope na parang that true love, pwede rin siya sa'yo. Diba?
True. It's for everyone.
It is for everyone.
And love, it's not always about having a boyfriend.
Right.
Love is it's much more than you think.
Pero syempre, iba pa rin yung may romantic love. Iba pa rin yung may the end of the night.
Ibang love yun.
Diba? Masarap pa din yung may ganong
Kaya kailangan na talaga natin ng pangatlo love, no?
Ay, taray! Threesome!
Comment down below.
Kayo, pag sa CDO talaga, comment. Trend ba yan sa CDO?
Oh my God.
Is that a thing? In,
hindi hindi siya trend sa CDO.
Pero masarap talaga yung
nyo.
Would you say na importante siya?
Important talaga siya. Because stress reliever, kumbaga. And bakit ka ba nasa-stress? Kasi ang daming dumadaloy sa'yo na feelings. Saan ba nagagaling ang feelings? Sa hormones.
Okay.
Pag nilabas mo yung hormones yan eh.
Okay.
So, nalalabas mo ang sama ng loob.
Taray naman. Doktora, paano naman po sa mga nagpapasusong ina, katulad ko? Naging salamat, Dok, kasi yung explanation mo. Pang salamat, Dok, kasi yung
Importante talaga.
Doktora Margie Holmes.
Kaya if you're watching this with your partner, gagap. Mabuhay ang tomboy!
Yeah!
Tomboy!
Nail care for everyone.
Nail care for you! Nail care for you! For everyone!
So, Nak, do you still have at this point in your life, meron ka pa bang mga gustong banating?
Of course.
Like?
I want to represent myself on an international spectrum. Hindi ko lang gusto na Kiana lang ako. Gusto ko na Kiana Philippines. And I think it's about time that, gaya na sabi mo, it's domination. This time. Yun yung mga nilook up ko.
Anong masasabi mo kay Ryan 3 years ago? What would you tell him?
I would probably tell him to be more happy and don't second guess yourself. Trust in your capability. Mahilig ka kasing Hindi ko kaya, hindi mo kaya. Kaya mo yan with a K. Galingan mo naman. Galingan mo naman in life. Huwag ka masyadong aayaw agad. Stay strong kasi may mga kapatid na umaasa sa'yo. Yung mama at papa mo. And of course, yung mga fans na nagbibigay ng saya sa'yo. I love you. Ano pa ba?
I think that's a very weird... Kasi syempre knowing what you already know now, tapos looking back, syempre parang simple lang siya. Parang galingan mo naman, ganyan. Pero iba na kasi yung impact niya knowing what you already know now and what you did not know way back. But I gotta say, we are very excited. We are very happy to have known you through Drag Race, through CDO. We've known so much about you and the magic and the beauty that you simply, yung story mo mismo. We are very happy that you exist. Period. And we can't wait to see more of you. And I'm pretty sure that we will see more of you. I'm just very happy to have this moment. And thank you so much for sharing.
Nag-enjoy ka ba sa episode natin?
Ang saya. I mean, for a
medyo may tayo nga lang.
May bulbul ka lang dito. Pero parang, Buena Manong episode is just like, it's very raw, very real, and it's just, you are an amazing human being. And thank you. So thank you, everyone, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Anyway, before I
Go.
I just want to thank my fans.
Yes, go ahead. Yes, please.
Thank you so much, guys, for always being there for me. And I hope huwag kayo magsawa sa akin. Kasi hindi din ako magsasawa sa inyo. Okay?
Nice.
So just continue to love me and I will love you back. Bye-bye.
Right. Thank you so much. And that was Kiana for the first episode of Evangelism. If you like this episode, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you at the next Evangelism episode. Thank you, guys. Love ya. Bye. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Sabog, dapat may bumababa na bumababa na credit.
Oo, tanong sa'yo. Ay, ang baba.
Babaan pa natin.
Make me sweat.